Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us for today's CITI program webinar. Today's topic is sustainable science, how to make research labs greener, and it is presented by Nick Ciancio. Nick is the sustainability coordinator at the University of Alabama at Birmingham. Nick has worked at UAB since 2015, where he started the Green Labs program. Nick currently works to reduce electricity consumption, waste generation, and water usage across buildings campus-wide. He has achieved success in developing a Green Labs program through engaging building managers, researchers, grant administrators, and others. Nick has recently focused on composting and autoclave intensity in his role and has helped reduce utility usage by $450,000, reduce waste generation by 80,000 pounds, and engage over 800 researchers in the Green Labs program.
So today's learning objectives are to identify the environmental impact of research in the United States, assess how to mitigate the environmental impact of research operations, and to determine ways to enroll key stakeholders into mitigating their environmental impact. Now, I love this quote. It's from the 1967 movie, The Graduate, where one of the key characters says, "I just want to say one word, plastics." And that's exactly what I want to say here. If you go into a research lab, the amount of plastic that you see is staggering. Now, that's very much intentional because if you haven't noticed just yet, research requires sterility to maintain research integrity. But just because you require sterility doesn't mean that you can't reuse. Reusing and maintaining sterilization are not mutually exclusive. So when you're working in a lab and you're pipetting, you can actually go through hundreds of pipette tips per day. And then you have other plastic wastes like conical tubes and well plates and microcentrifuge tubes. All of these in modern day labs are made from plastics. However, these processes have existed for longer than plastics have been around. So they've historically been glass, which once again illustrates that there are ways to move away from plastic and reuse while also maintaining sterility. One of the major concerns on why we use plastics today. Polystyrene or styrofoam coolers and ice packs are necessities for cold storage and shipment, but are often only used one time. These are tremendously difficult materials to recycle, and even if they're being reused, they're only being reused maybe one, rarely two more times. And that's primarily because there are great send-back programs, but most people aren't utilizing them. And of course, like I mentioned, the styrofoam coolers and the ice packs are difficult to recycle, but lab waste in general is considered hard to recycle due to the plastic type. Most lab plastics in laboratories that can be recycled are polypropylene or number 5 plastics, which are very, very difficult to recycle because of the market. And that's not even considering whether or not the plastic waste is biohazardous or not, something that definitely can't be recycled.
In addition, I invite everyone to review our content offerings regularly. We are continually adding new courses and webinars in various areas of research, ethics, compliance, safety, and other topics.